I'm Leo Wilshire and I welcome you to Leadership Channel. Today's lesson is brought to you by our first sponsor, Alpha Omega Kingdom Consulting Group, professional consulting services from a kingdom perspective. Visit the website aokconsulting.wordpress.com. Today on Leadership Channel, I want to discuss a subject that, if it isn't yet already on the mind of every organizational leader out there, it will be very soon. I'm going to be talking about employee retention. For the past few years, the big news stories have involved employers laying off their employees, sometimes by hundreds or thousands at a time. The 2007 to 2012 economic downturn and employment picture has to go down in history as the worst since the Great Depression. While many people suffered layoffs by their employers, those who remained at the organization saw their hours and workloads increase, but not their compensation. Organizational leaders cut back on salaries and benefits to employees. Employers had the upper hand and acted like they knew it. Where were their workers going to go in the bad economy? A CNN Money article from March of 2010 stated, quote, "Recent surveys show many workers would like to find a new job once the labor market improves, but most are too scared to make the jump yet." An American Express survey found 54% of the general population willing to make significant concessions in the name of job security, including accepting pay cuts or even demotion, end quote. However, the time may be soon coming when leaders will have to rethink how they are treating their staff members. After years of letting employees go, organizational leaders now need to think about how to get them to stay. Here at Leadership Channel, we have examined the issue and have a couple of suggestions that may help inspire your best employees to stay with your organization. It is hoped that these suggestions may save your organization valuable time and financial resources. How bad can employee turnover be for employers? It can be expensive in terms of time and finances involved in replacing a valued employee. An article by Pinkovitz, Moskal, and Green revealed that factors such as, quote, "administrative functions related to termination, attracting applicants, and formal and informal training costs," end quote, for new hires all need to be taken into account. They estimated that the average costs for replacing a departing employee were in the ballpark of $2,300. If you operate a large organization that has to replace 10 departing employees each month, it can be easy to see how this can affect your bottom line. There is also the task of rebuilding relationships those employees may have developed with your customers. By now you may be worried that the possible solutions to keep your best employees from leaving may be prohibitively expensive. Fortunately, not every practice geared toward employee retention costs money. As a matter of fact, one of them costs nothing at all. It is called praise. In other words, catch your employees doing something right and let them know immediately how much you appreciate their effort. You may also want to consider spotlighting the special accomplishments of your employees in front of their peers, presenting them with a certificate of appreciation and a small gift card in the process. If you let your employees know that they are valued and appreciated, they may be less likely to go looking for other opportunities. All too often, employers wait until an employee announces their intention to leave before asking what it would take for them to stay. By that time, it is much too late. Rather than waiting until an exit interview, why not employ what Catherine Tyler calls a stay interview? In her article, Tyler wrote, quote, "Stay interviews target existing employees and focus on what makes them stay with the company. Unlike exit interviews, which are typically conducted by someone in HR, stay interviews should be conducted by managers," end quote. Stay interviews, according to Tyler, can provide valuable and specific information from your top performers about aspects of their job that they like and dislike. This gives you, the leader, an opportunity to decide how to modify your star performer's work situation long before they make the decision to bail on you. Some ideal questions to ask, according to Tyler's article, are, quote, "What do you want to learn here? How can I best support you? How does working here compare with what you thought it would be like? When you travel to work each day, what are you looking forward to? End quote. While there is no guarantee that your star performer won't leave anyway, Tyler wrote that stay interviews, quote, help determine the factors that are important to the best employees, end quote. You do not have to wait until your best people are headed to the door to find out what makes them happy or unhappy about working for your organization. Take the opportunity to sit down with them and listen to what they have to tell you about their experiences working for you. This concludes the lesson on employee retention on Leadership Channel. To contact me with any questions about this lesson or to suggest topics for a future lesson, you can email me at leadlikechrist@cox.net. You can also follow us on Twitter at LeadershipChan1 and like us on Facebook as Leadership Channel. For Leadership Channel, I'm Leo Wiltshire. Thanks for watching.